With homecoming right around the corner, October 19th's main event will be the Northwest Missouri State football team taking on the Central Missouri Mules. Northwest has a history against the Mules, as the football team had a 10-year streak against Central Missouri until last year with a 38-41 loss. But the Bearcats have had a chance to take the revenge game and possibly look to start a new streak against Central Missouri. But for that, we need to understand what makes these teams so deadly. So, let's look at the facts. The Bearcats are sitting ahead one win with a record of 4-2 versus the Mules 3-2, where the 4 out of 5 games the Mules score more than 30 points. Half of the games that Bearcats play, they score over 30 points. The defensive end is where tides shift, as 2/3 of the Bearcats games they hold their opponents to below 30 points. The Mules have one game out of 5 where their opponents didn't score less than 30. This matchup looks to be the classic example of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. The Bearcats have an arsenal of players fit for every task of their flexible offense, as both rushing and passing are options that don't outweigh the others. Running backs like Tank Young, Jaden Brady, and Tashawn Porter have combined 533 rushing yards this season as running backs shine. Passing is a great option, as quarterback Chris Ruhnke tallies 1,646 passing yards while dishing out dimes to his wide receiver core. Luke Matthews seems to be a constant target with 524 yards on highlight catches like this one. Defense is just as necessary, as they are the X factor for the Bearcat football team. Shane Fredrickson, Jake Fisher, and Trayon Jones are all hounds on the defensive end and giving you an outstanding mix of sacks, pass breakups, and interceptions. Nothing seems to have a head of steam quite like the Mules offense. Led by Zach Zabrowski, the Mules stand by and wait on whoever he will target with his already high 2,281 passing yards. His favorite target seems to be wide receiver Zach Patterson, who has 552 receiving yards, rivaling Matthews' 524. Their go-to running back is LaAngelo Bell with 161 rushing yards. This emphasizes the offense-heavy strategy of the Mules of outrunning and outscoring their opponents. Homecoming is on its way, folks, and you need to be ready for it. Will the Bearcats take revenge on last season's loss, or will the Mules take 2 in a row? You can find out Saturday at 2 p.m. when the Bearcats host the Mules at Bearcat Stadium.